We're always on time. All right. Now, if just in case if anybody missed anything last night here, we have this retro arcade. You'll have to check that out some other time. We did a little bit of a live feed last night, but too much going on. We got some bikes up here too. Bikes everywhere, scooters, BMX scooters. Oh no! A bike just fell. Ugh. All right, hang on a minute here. I gotta go tend to that. We couldn't get all our bikes in here. Watch out, what fell? Oh, that's wonderful. How did that fall? Because that one fell. How did that even happen? Oh my heavens. What are the damage, dude? Some of our super gooses fell. Bear with me a minute here. Wait for more people to get on if anybody wants to join us. Oh. I missed one of them too. So what happened? Alright. Apparently I'm going to have another issue here in a minute. I didn't have much space, so I was putting these up, and they were secure. I'm not quite sure what happened here. That's not going to go really well. I think we're just going to take that down, because I'm not taking a chance. I apologize. I thought I had everything ready. Okay, let's do this. We're just going to have to squeeze some stuff together, that's all. I think we're going to put this one up. You're not going to be with the super gooses. Check here, Willow. Alright. Well, anyhow. One minor setback. Here, take your toy over here, sweetheart. I apologize. Well, tonight we're live here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And we're going to show you just some of the bikes we got here. We're trying to get subscribers to our channel and get our channel to grow a little bigger. If we don't do strictly just BMX here, so I want to make that clear. This is a family channel. It's myself, my 3 kiddos. We do a lot of crazy nonsense, spontaneous family adventures. It did start off with the BMX stuff, and it started off with the PK Ripper. You got to check out our past videos to understand, but we do a lot of cool stuff. I mean, we do BMX adventures. We go ride and do stuff. I mean, we go to concerts. We do all kind of stuff. So it's not all just focused on BMX. We do a lot of reliving of the '80s. We got this entire arcade back here. We got BMX scooters. We got all kinds of stuff. We have a lot of fun. Jam on guitar once in a while. You can hear Isabella behind you practicing a little bit. But I mean, the chat's open. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Just we kindly ask you to keep it clean, and I will get to the chat. I can show you some of the bikes here. This is just a few. I pulled out. Obviously, here we have a Repop Super Goose. This is an Australian bike. And then we have our 1984 Schwinn Predator Atari bike that we did. We just did a video on that this past winter. Same with this one, the 1983 Predator Qualifier. We did that one. There's a video on that. We did this one also. I think this is one of the last bikes we did. This is the 1987 Schwinn Predator Qualifier. Then we have over here the American Mongoose Super Goose. And then over here another Australian one. Right here, the black and red one. Over here we got an 87 Schwinn Predator Freeform. I don't know if you can see that in here. And then we got a couple PK Ripper Vans bikes here. We have more of these bikes as PK Rippers, but I just don't have the room to squeeze everything in here. So we'll just kind of do this. And we do the bike of the week every week anyhow on our channel, so you can check that out. We are amateurs. We are not, by any means, do we do any crazy editing and stuff. I mean, we might do a little editing here and there, but everything is straight out. What you see is what you get. There's no BS in here. So I'm going to come over, grab the camera, see if there's any chat going, and I'll answer any questions if anybody has any. And then I'll show you some of the bikes and stuff there. Don't give me any copyright issues here, little monster. Alright. Hello, Mike Wood. Firelord, hello, how are you? Here, real quick over here. Isabella, you want to say hi? No hi. So we got Terminator 2 game here. I mean, we got a lot of nice cool arcade here. Got this BMX scooter brand new in the box a couple Novembers ago. Literally put it together. The UPC for the box and all the packing, you know, some of the packing stuff I saved in that little bag right there in the owner's manual. I don't know exactly what year this is. The box was damaged. It was in a flood. Otherwise, it would have kept the box. But that's kind of the way that is. There's a Mongoose here. In here, I have a bike I'm selling. $450 for best offer. This is a repop. This is the California Special. It's the nickel painted frame with the red, the California Special, if anybody's interested. So over here, we got the Vans PK Ripper here. I can't remember the numbers on these bikes. And there's another one over here. We have a couple more of these. Like I said, we didn't have the room in here this evening to do this, so figured we'd show you some of these bikes if you haven't, really had the opportunity to see them. It is pretty cool. And for some reason with this bike, in comparison to this one, both made the same time, same year, everything. Alright, anyhow, these pads are so much better than those. These were more like a real heavy vinyl. These ones are more like a nylon. I don't know why they did that. I don't know. I just don't get it, but it is what it is. Even like the nice big white wall. I mean, it gives it so much taste. Like this, they gave it a little tiny red pinstripe, which is also on this one, but they have this, for this gum wall here, it just, Over here is the red one, and like I said, we have more of these. These ones haven't been ridden yet. Neither has the black one. But we do, like I said, we have more of them in our bike room over here. There's no room in here. And, this is the dog's rumpus area where they play, and I work on stuff. This is a 1987 Schwinn Predator Freeform that we did. I haven't had a chance to really finish it because I want to get a rotor for it, or gyro. I just really haven't made the time. I rarely have the time, but I want to do it sooner or later. I will get it done. We did a video on this, so you can check that out as well. Please like and subscribe to the channel. We got a Mongoose over here. This is a Super Goose. This is an Australian with the front brakes. Pretty cool. A lot of cool stuff. We have the blue one over here. This one's really cool as well. Another Super Goose. And then there's the red there. Here's your toy there, sweetheart. This is also an Australian one. And if you look, where's it at? Over here. Down in here you can see, where is it? You can see, you can't see it right now. It says Australia.
yeah, the Australian ones come with the front brakes, which is pretty cool. And over here we have our 1984 Schwinn Predator Atari bike. Oh, this bike is beautiful. We just did this one this past winter. This one has 1985 Skyway mags on it. I bought this bike, and a couple of Robinsons, a whole bunch off of a guy. Got a rather decent deal. We sold one of the Robinsons. The other bikes are up for sale, but these three are the ones I really wanted to keep. And I bought the pads for it. I wasn't sure which way to go with the pads, but I guess it kind of turned out not too bad. Hard to find pads nowadays, you know, the old school stuff. And when you find it, you're paying for it, you know. I couldn't find any decent donuts. I ended up with these. I wanted like a bright green donut, and well, apparently green's very hard to get. I had trouble finding, but it's a really cool bike. This is the 1983 Predator Qualifier. I do like this bike. Initially, these pads were on this 87. This one didn't have any pads. It had similar wheels like this, and I took that stuff off. I put different wheels on it, rare wheels. I put those pads on it because I just thought it would flow nice with the red, and that's when I went out and got the red tires. I put some jumbo donuts on it. I thought that'd be pretty cool. They are a little harder than the other ones, but yeah, kind of have that old school vibe to it, you know. Most of the bikes we have dice on them, you know. But this is really cool. I like this bike, and I'll be riding this one this summer. And that one, we just recently rode that one when we did the Bike of the Week video with it. And then we got this 1987 here. This one's pretty nice. This is a qualifier. It's a decent bike. When I bought these pads from Flight, or when I got the other ones, I didn't realize that these checkers were so big. That was my mistake. I wanted the smaller checkered ones. And, well, I'm just stuck with them for now. Speaking of pads, I have parts if anybody's looking for parts. One of the things I just listed is I have these Perry Kramer California light pads. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. They're 80s. I got these up for sale. I got Predator forks. They're red, powder coated. I got old school seats. I got all kind of stuff we're selling. If anyone's interested, just message us. Lots of cool stuff. But yeah, I mean, these bikes, just a lot of fun. I gotta tell you, man, the days we had built a BMX track in our area. I don't want to give a location because they put up a sign years ago and they considered it vandalism, and I was like, really? I mean, we did nothing wrong. All we did was we made a BMX track, man. We had fun. We didn't cut trees down. We just cleaned the area up and just did a little trail with some berms and stuff and moved dirt. That's it. I mean, we did that back in the 80s, and I gotta tell you, it's a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. We rode the South Hills BMX, South Park BMX track. That was a lot of fun. But if you go up there now, it's a whole different animal. I mean, the jumps are bigger. They're much bigger. I forgot that was there. It's totally insane. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's a lot different than what we were doing back in our day, that's for sure. And just amazes me how this stuff goes, you know. I got more stuff in here I'd like to show you, but I had to move stuff and move the electric scooters of the kids and change stuff. I can give you a quick peek. And here are a couple more of our PK rippers. And then there's Izzy's Ripper X. There's Wyatt's Ripper. There's my DK that's for sale. Back there's the Camel bike for sale. There's a Blue Robinson there for sale. Over here is a 99 dyno for sale. The Blue Robinson and that bike over there, the dyno. Oh, the Robinson is a 96. Like I said, that's for sale. That's for sale. And then that white one over here, that's a Scorpion Sentinel. I believe that's late 70s. That's for sale. And the Camel bike here is for sale. That one right there hanging up. Yeah, but there's a 95 Mongoose Menace back there. There's a Schwinn Sting back there. Here's our trick bike that has been on fire quite a few times. Doing tricks. Here's Wyatt's everyday bike. Ryder has a Chris Fox model back here, and he has a purple DK over there. So we have that. But there's, like I said, there's more stuff. There's just so much to all this, and just a lot. You know, we're trying to generate traffic here on our channel. 87 Hutch, that's a beautiful bike. Actually, this is an 87 right here. This is a freeform. No comparison to the Hutch, though, obviously. The Hutches are beautiful bikes. Unfortunately, though, we do not have any of those right now. Always keeping my eye out for a Hutch. But I think they're doing some repops of the Hutches, but I don't know. I think the prices for some of those are just a bit too much. I mean, if I'm going to spend that much, I'm going to look for an old school one. But, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the reboots, or the repops, whatever you want to call them. A lot of cool stuff. And like I said, I have this Mongoose here, this California Special. This is for sale. I mean, if I can get $400 for it, it's new in the box, brand new. You know, trying to sell it locally because I really don't want to ship that. But, a lot of cool stuff. I have something on this tire, and I'm not sure what it is. Interesting. Just more dirt. That's the bad downfall of having colored tires. I don't even know where that came from. It's powder. Huh. Must have been road chalk or something, or when the kids were chalking outside. Yeah, but really, really cool bikes. And please feel free to subscribe and check out our channel. I was supposed to do a few other things here, but I'm kind of here by myself, so I'm flying solo. It is what it is, though, you know. Hey, in the comments here, what kind of bikes you guys got? Give us a shout out on what you got. I do have a Redline over here in the arcade, an 86 Redline ML20. It's actually up on top of some of the arcade games on the cabinets over there. I also have one of the Stranger Things bike up over there. We got a few BMX scooters hanging up over there, brand new. Here's the mini scoot there. So we have a few of them. I have another one in that room over there. I want to say it's a 90s. Jacob, you only have some of the early 2000s. There's still nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I do have another scooter. It is a one of those X Games scooters. And oh, where's it at? It's back there behind the Fuji. We are selling that one also. But if anybody's interested, I got this camo bike here, you know, $350, you can have it. The Robinson over here, that I don't know what year the camo bike is. I'm going to say it's a 1980. The Robinson over here that I'm selling, that Robinson is a 96, and that thing's like, it's like brand new. And then we have the White Scorpion Sentinel over here, and I do believe that's some 70s. So I'm selling that, trying to get 500 for that. And then I have a 99 dyno over here. I'd like to get at least 400 for that. But I got parts for sale. I got those Perry Kramer California light pads I'm selling. Tons of stuff if anybody's interested. Just check our stuff out. I have a lot of this stuff listed up on Facebook Marketplace. Just odds and ends. I got forks for sale, Predator and stuff. 99 GT. Yeah, cool. We just got rid of all of our GTs. Within the past 2 months, I think, we sold them. So they're gone. But, yeah, a lot of cool stuff. These two, out of all the bikes I got, are my favorite. 1984 Schwinn Atari bike. I mean, that's just one of my favorites. And that's the original chrome. Same with this. This is the 1983 qualifier. This is original chrome. I actually put a mushroom cup on there. We used to do that back in the day, and I thought it'd be pretty cool to kind of redo that just from back in the day. You're looking for a 2021 GT Pro Performer Heritage or in black model style with the old school look. I know exactly what you're talking about, Jacob. I actually saw one months back for $1,000. I can't remember where though. It was locally somewhere around here. It was somewhere online within my vicinity of a 724 area code. But I'd be darned if I remember, because I was thinking about it, but I really didn't want to spend the grand on it. I'm thinking if I'm going to spend that much, I'm gonna go after something older. It was all black. So yeah, I didn't know what you're talking about with that. Then they had those Haro anniversary bikes, those Bob Haro bikes. Those were nice, but wow, those things were just insanely priced. I almost bought one, and I had it at a really good price, and I should have probably have done it, but I didn't. I couldn't pull the plug, but I was so reluctant, and I'm kicking myself in the butt for not doing it. But it is what it is, you know. You want the black? Yeah. Well, sorry. Closest I got to black is this Ripper, and that one ain't for sale. That was hard to get. That was very hard to get. This actually came from Hamburg, the country of Hamburg. I got it from a guy that had it out in Washington State. And it was hard to get. It was hard to get. And like I said, we got three of these and just this one. I'd like to get 2 more of these, but they're really hard to find, and people want ridiculous prices for them. I think it's nuts. And here I am selling stuff cheap, like this. Like I said, this brand new Mongoose. You know, the California Special. It's the nickel painted frame with all the red. The California Special Edition. $400. People on eBay want over $1,000 for them. They're crazy. They're not worth that. I wouldn't do that to people. But anyhow, we appreciate you joining us here this evening, and sure hope that you check out the channel, like and subscribe. This disc, when I was building this bike, this was a pain in the butt. Finding one of these solid, I really wanted it when I came across it. And I paid a lot. Oh my God, I paid way too much for that disc. But it is what it is. The hair, way cheaper. 87. Yeah. Yep. Pretty cool. I could show you the red line over here. Oh, give me a second. My daughter left the black lights on over here in the arcade. Oh, give me a minute here. All right, over here is our 87, or I'm sorry, the 86 red line. With the Spooky Dokies all over it. Pretty cool in the black lighting. Just with the U-brakes and stuff is better than the older one. Threadless axle. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I like the old school stuff. That's just me though. Everybody's got their own thing. This is I got the 3-piece cranks. Let me see if I can get a light on this here. Flash. There we go. It's got the nudie bars on it. 4-piece nudie bars. Why is my pad all messed up? Yeah. Yeah, this is the Redline ML20. It's pretty cool. Really cool bike. Got these, came out from Canada. I fought those on eBay, many years ago. Almost 20 years ago, I think, when I was building this thing. All right, now I got to figure out how to turn this light off. Flash. There we go. Cool. Got my little Kit Knight Rider car. A lot of cool stuff. The A-Team van. Anybody like the A-Team? A lot of Dukes of Hazzard stuff. Brand new Dukes of Hazzard calculator from like 1981. It'd be more expensive, and I would hate to ruin the 80s upgrading. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, we got driving games, all kind of stuff. Here, let me grab something to drink here real quick here. Sit this down here real fast. Oh. Grab me a pineapple juice here. Cheers. Making my way back out there. Yeah. Well, I guess that's it. I thought more people were gonna chime in here. Well, it is Saturday evening. Everybody's probably out doing their thing. That's what happens when you get old. You stay home and you play with your bicycles. It is what it is. Too cold for me outside right now. Way too cold. We get warm weather, then it gets cold. Ridiculous. A 99 GT show. Don't think I'm familiar with that. Some of the newer bikes just don't, my opinion, I just don't care for them. I love these little Vans shoes here for the brake shoes. They're pretty cool. The only problem is when you do them in white, they get dirty easy. This bike, frame and fork, we bought brand new down in Pittsburgh at Bicycle Heaven. It was brand new with the cardboard still on it from 1987. That is all original, I kid you not. That's awesome. Pretty cool. Yeah, if anybody's ever in the Pittsburgh area, look up, or even when you're on Facebook, look up Bicycle Heaven. He has a website too. He sells a lot of parts. Bicycle Heaven. It's It's one of the biggest museums. This guy has endless amounts of bikes. I could not tell you. I mean, it's unbelievable. And you can't even over exaggerate what this guy has, because he probably has more than what you're exaggerating about. That you just can't exaggerate. The guy has, I would have to say, tens of thousands of bikes. You wouldn't believe it. If you check out our channel here, go back to the beginning of some of the shorts and that, you'll see videos from that place. YouTube shorts and that we did, and there even might be some videos in there. It's wow. I mean, it's pretty amazing stuff. He took us on a private tour, took us downstairs in the basement and all these little like passageways he has throughout this huge building, and it's just filled with bikes. You can't walk. You can hardly walk through it. It's just endless of bicycles, man. Any of you guys ever build your own little BMX track in the woods somewhere, or just jump or something? Those days were fun, man. Fun stuff. Kind of afraid to do that stuff now, just for the fact that, I got to get up and go to work Monday morning, It'd be fun, but if I mess up, I either break the bike or I break me. Don't want to break me, I don't know if any of you know this or not. I'm not a big Guns N' Roses fan. I mean, so the music's all right, but I just don't like Axl Rose. The guy is a complete asshole. But Slash, that Slash, he rides BMX, and he's got Redlines, to my understanding, and Redline even made a special edition Slash BMX bike, which I thought was pretty cool. Now, I don't know if it was ever a production bike, but I do know that they made one for him. I saw it. It was pretty cool. I don't know if they ever would produce it, or if they did produce it. I don't know. So we got a lot of stuff coming up this summer once the weather breaks. I mean, it breaks and then it starts to snow again. It snowed last night into this morning. So, I mean, not much, but it's still freezing out there, and it's going into April. It's ridiculous. But we're gonna do live rides. We're gonna do something where we're gonna set it up, maybe get people together. Maybe we all could take a ride somewhere, do the Montour Trail stuff, or I don't know. We'll find places or get suggestions from people that might know places. So who knows? I mean, a lot of cool stuff. We're looking forward to this summer, provided that everything goes as planned. Last summer, things didn't go the way we wanted them to. Just one thing after another. There was too many medical things that just kind of kept popping up, and one kind of was pretty serious, but thank goodness everything's okay, 97 free agent, cool. Redline 3-piece flights, that's cool. We actually have, on that Redline over there, we have the Flight 3-piece cranks. Also have them over here on this one. They're on this one here. That's that Theory freewheel. That thing's a monster. That thing got thrown out. Uh-oh, why would it get thrown out? Oh no, that's not cool. Cody, you want to say hi, buddy? Hi, buddy. Cool. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to wrap up this live feed. I was expecting more people, but like I said, it is a Saturday evening, so it is what it is. But anyhow, I do want to thank you all for joining us. Everybody that showed up here. It was nice talking with a few of you that were in the chat here this evening. Trying to just kind of set this around here. All right, well, go enjoy your dinner. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up myself here and maybe go grab myself a bite to eat as well. Everyone have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for joining us for this half an hour or so. And we hope you enjoyed what we showed you. There's a lot more to come, and hope you all like and subscribe and join the channel and join us for future fun. So until next time, thank you all and have a good time. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.